I still haven't bought into the Young Nudie hype. I don't know, man.
Young
Really,
man.
nigga?
It is bronze year indeed, yes sir.
Did you forget about Jordan?
Who?
The better.
Exactly.
Better
You know,
choice.
I say I'm tied between J. Cole and Uzi because they do different things for me. Welcome to the Pickup Podcast. It's me, Ced. I got Mr. Vaughn over here.
Yo.
I got Ben. And I got Ice Ward.
Yes, sir.
And then we got our man's Natter recording.
With division.
What?
The man with the because he's on the camera.
I mean,
The man with
He got the
division.
vision.
But-
because he's behind the camera.
He don't have the vision, so he
He
was.
I
said
don't.
don't have
My
the
glasses
vision.
are in my room right now.
Well, maybe you need
But,
to put them bad boys on.
All right, so first we're going to do intros. So, I mean, we're going to do name, age, your favorite brand, your favorite artist. I mean, I'm going to start, so we'll see. My name is Cedric. You can call me Ced, Cedi, Trackstar C. I go by many names. I'm currently 23. You know what it is. Bronze year, all that good stuff.
It is bronze year.
It is bronze year indeed, yes, sir.
Did you forget about Jordan?
Who?
The better.
Exactly.
The better 23.
Exactly who, right?
He
Who?
knows too.
The better 23.
Number 2.
Shit. Anyway, man. Favorite brand? I gotta think about it, but it's not thinking. It's Nike. Easy Nike. Favorite artist? I'm tied. I say I'm tied between J. Cole and Uzi because they do different things for me. And then favorite drink? It gotta be cold water. This is not a promotion, but if you gotta drink something, drink cold water.
Cold water.
He not lying.
I'm not lying. Favorite hobby? I like to do many things. But I think my favorite thing is just to sit on FaceTime doing random shit. And then the best purchase I've ever made, gotta be my laptop. Gotta be. If you can get yourself one, bro, get yourself a MacBook, bro. And that's it for me. What about you, Vondi?
What's up, yo? I'm Von D. I go by Von Visions. I'm 23. Favorite brand? I gotta say Bape. Y'all know that. Favorite artist? Currently Don Toliver, because that nigga do not miss. Argue with your mom, not me. Fave hobby? I'm a big hiker. I like hiking and skating. I'm a big outdoorsy person.
Oh, you be climbing shit?
Yeah. I be
What
in
type
the
of shit?
trees. I be in the trees, bro. I be up in the mountains with the goats,
With the goats. Alright.
Best purchase? I had to say my car, because I bought that joint in 2020 when the prices was low.
Yo, not lying.
Yeah.
How'd you save on that shit? What'd you do?
Well, I mean, I got paid a bunch from that unemployment because that shit was hit. I'm not gonna lie.
Unemployment was going
Bro,
Unemployment basically bought me
They
that
still
car.
owe me unemployment money. They never gave me my shit, bro.
You better make some calls. Man.
I tried, bro.
Thanks.
Bro,
It
'cause
might be a little too
I was
late, not gonna
actually
lie.
disabled. Like I was on one leg. They told me, "Oh, we just gotta fill out the forms. People are scamming." I blame him, low key, because all the people who were scamming kept the real ones from getting their money. Anyway,
How was I scamming? My job literally ceased to exist.
anyway,
He not lying.
anyway.
That's
Man.
shit crazy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your intro. I just had to say it.
Maybe hating. Ben, I guess you next.
You know,
Alright,
say-
I'm Ben. You can call me, nickname Ben the Don. My age, I'm 23. My favorite brand, shoot, I mean, I got it on everywhere. I would say it's Apple. My favorite artist might just go in my R&B bag
Oh yeah.
and say it's SZA.
Oh yeah.
She really hitting this year.
You be really hitting her, huh?
I wouldn't say all that much. Maybe one day.
Yes,
Could
sir.
happen.
Yes.
Dreams.
Favorite drink, I gotta go with Crown Royale. If I'm out, I'm drinking. You gonna
Man,
see a Crown in
where's
my
the
hand.
bag at? Get the Crown Royal bag out.
You
Where's
gotta
that?
see the Crown in my hand.
Nah, no promotion.
You got
My
all the
favorite
colors.
hobby, I have to say, I don't do this hobby too often, but I love rock climbing. Anytime I can, I might actually get to a mountain and start climbing that joint.
Oh yeah.
Real climbers.
And then my best purchase I've ever had, sheesh, I had to say my PC. I spent I won't go into how much I spent. I spent way too much on it.
What
but
you get though? What brand? What's the make, model, all that?
I built it myself.
Oh, you did one of those
Yeah.
makeup PCs.
Yeah.
You went to like
Real
a factory.
engineer.
No. I actually bought all the parts myself and built the PC.
Different
So,
breed. Different breed.
Real engineer. shit.
Different breed.
The parts cost a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw them into my man's life.
So Ice, that's how I was introduced. You could call me Isaac, but I think we all want to call me Ice, so that's smooth with me. We got age. I'm 24. Kobe Air,
Nigga, just like a philosopher too.
vibing out. Fave brand. you know, Apple be making me mad sometimes, but I still got all their products, as you can see. So I gotta go with it.
We're an Apple sponsored pod, yes sir.
Favorite artist? The go-to for me will always be Drake, but I'd be wrong if I ain't shout out my man's Boat. Shout out Boat. It's been a good year for him.
Lil Yachty.
All right. Favorite drink? You know, I'm not too picky, so any type of tequila is good.
Oh,
is
you
good
go
with
for
me.
anything, huh?
Probably not. Don't say that.
You go for anything, huh?
Probably not like the Casamigos days is kind of over though. But if we talking tequila, I'm down for it. I'm
I
down
got a
for
question. Espolón or Patron?
Patron. Espolón is like not a cheap man's
I mean,
Patron.
but Isaac not even thinking of that because he don't. I saw him in the liquor store the other day buying Ace of Spades.
Cap.
That's all I gotta say.
Shit, where?
Well, drink to that one, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But
Drink it. Everyone take a drink for that, please. That's a lot.
favorite hobby, you know, I'm really I'm a physical activity type of person. I like to
Let's get
I like to go play sports and whatnot with the guys, you know, hoop, football, soccer, you know, flag, whatever it may be. Yeah, that's my hobby. Getting with people and doing something.
And your
Getting
best
active.
purchase?
My best purchase on brand.
You just
but
did it.
I
You just
gotta
got it. You just
go.
got it. You
Look,
just
I ain't
got
gonna
it.
say too much. Definitely my car TM3. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about it. But you know, that's the best purchase.
Is that my bestie?
It's changing lives right now. It's reinventing me as a new man. So like, we here for it, right?
Type shit.
We here
type
for
shit.
it all. But that's me, Ice.
So, you know, as all recent college grads, you know, we just want to give our perspective on like the most pressing issues for we feel like, you know, people our age, young adults, just things we're going through. And I think what does everyone agree is like the most like pressing thing right now?
Work-life balance.
Yeah, I
For
think
sure.
At this point, yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I feel the same. I definitely think like there's a lot to say about trying to navigate that world. Like you just graduated, but at the same time, you're trying to get, you know, your first big boy, big girl job, and you're just like, I don't know, like you're kind of like in the middle of like you've never worked full time before, probably. So
Yeah, I feel like the big thing is like you're stepping into basically another world.
mhm.
Because like being an adult before you were like when you were like 18, 19, 20 in college, it was like still a uniform type of like structure. So now it's like everything free flowing. You gotta figure everything out on your own, and it's hard to like figure out basically what type of time you want to take doing certain things.
Type shit.
For real. I mean, you do 8 hours typically for most people. 8 hours a day. However much that you was sleeping before that, you probably for sure tired because you just committed 8 hours to working and assumingly working hard. And then it's like you have literally that window.
Yeah.
The window after work before you tired and want to go to sleep to prepare for the next day. It's like, how do you spend that? And also, like, for me, you know, like, I try and keep it simple, like, just do the things that I know I really, like, get benefit from, which for me is oftentimes, like, just chilling, like, relaxing, like I said, like, being with people and whatnot. But then it's like, oh, if I do this, or I go with this person or go this place with somebody, like, that's really all the time I have in this day. And if I don't really get that benefit that I was looking for, like, it almost feels like that's time wasted that you don't get back because you back on the same work schedule the next day.
I feel like everyone thinks like, you know, there's not enough time in the day. Like 24 ain't enough or something.
Don't feel like it.
It don't feel like
It don't
low
feel
key.
like
It is. I feel like we're just not at that point where we're all just using our time to the best of our ability. And I feel like it comes with knowing yourself. It comes with like having the discipline of like, all right, I'm gonna commit to this plan. I feel like a lot of us don't actually plan our days out like that.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing for us is like really we don't have like a sort of we don't really know what we like to do on a daily basis.
Exactly.
So we try new things. We figure out, oh, if this is boring, I'm never gonna do it again.
Type shit.
Oh, I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm gonna go back to it in probably like a week or two. Oh, I want to get myself better in this aspect or this aspect. So I'm gonna go take a class. I'm gonna go online and research some stuff. Or if it's like going to the gym, I'm gonna go work out every day, every 3-4 days a week,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
The gym is its own challenge, honestly. Like planning your gym schedule, like I know we all got different schedules. Me personally, bro, I'm struggling just with the 4 times a week type shit, cause that's it's just I don't know what it is, bro. It's not even that I don't want to go. It's like the times I have to go just make it inconvenient.
Yeah.
Like,
You really just have to mentally prepare to go.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, even if you don't want to go, you kind of have to block out that like notion of like I'll go tomorrow, like because it just starts to accumulate like a snowball. So you just gotta get up and do it.
When you're there, you want to be there when you're there.
I don't think I've ever regretted going to the gym.
Yeah,
Nah,
okay.
never.
Good after.
It's just like getting there. I feel like actually the
Yup.
trip to the gym is
Literally.
what like blocks people.
But that's the discipline building thing that like a lot of people that keeps people in the gym because once you build that routine and you develop that discipline,
Yeah,
you
that's
start
exactly
to
what I
feel
was about to
better
say.
with yourself.
Like
Yeah.
how often you go, Jim? Ben?
I go 6 days a week, 5, 6.
It's amazing. I'm trying to get like
You gotta treat it as work, honestly, because you
That's
don't
exactly
want
what I
to
do.
go to work.
I always,
exactly.
literally, just like he said, every day when I get off of work, it's straight to the gym. I don't think about nothing else. All I think about is what I'm doing in the gym. That like my last hour of my work day is literally thinking about what I'm doing at the gym that day.
Yeah.
It really is a second job though, because like you gotta prep for the gym too. Like you gotta monitor like how much you eat beforehand, what you eat, bringing your water and stuff like that. How
Depending
long
what you wanna
spend,
do,
your
for sure.
routine.
It's a real
stuff
commitment
like
if
that,
you
'cause
take
it's
it
like,
serious.
It's energy expenditure.
Yeah.
So you spend a lot of energy at work, and then you have to like get ready to spend the rest of the energy that you have kind of for the day typically in the gym for that day, unless you have something else planned.
And then like
That's the other thing. Go ahead.
my bad. If you have like certain goals for it, like if you want to like hit a certain threshold and like maybe the bench, the squat, you gotta you got a calorie count. You gotta figure out how much protein you eat in a day. You gotta plan your not only your gym schedule but also like your meals around it. Because if you're not getting a certain amount of something, then it's going to affect how your performance in the gym as well.
Your progress.
You know one thing? People be listening to the wrong people about working out, bro. Like
Yeah,
the
true.
wrong people.
A lot of
Like
misinformation.
a lot of misinformation out there about what you should do to like I don't know, get the body you want.
He
Like,
sucks.
The BBL influencers is not helping y'all out, bro.
hey, not too much on the BBLs.
Nah, y'all
Nah,
Not
remember,
but
too
it's
much on
real.
the BBLs,
It's
bro.
real.
y'all
It's
remember
real.
that Tummy Tea they was advertising a while back?
Yeah,
It was funny.
what?
They was like the same ones they was getting they fat take it out of their stomach and put it in their ass.
Some of
They
y'all
was-
niggas fell for it.
Bro, I just had a flight to Atlanta like a few days ago, maybe like a week or so. And I just seen the craziest stuff while out there. But I'm just also like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, yeah, the gym is a commitment. But is it really worth it if it even comes out like that, like in the worst shape possible? Like, yeah, they just think big is cool, but like,
You gotta work out after.
you gotta work out
Yeah,
after.
it's
That's
like-
the
you
fight.
gotta feel
It's
it
like,
out.
it's like physical therapy.
Yeah.
You
Like,
should have worked
it's
out
like
from
physical
the
therapy
jump.
after
Like,
your
if
surgery.
that was the
Type
case.
shit.
But I mean, even so, like even if you do work out, you gotta get something to match. Like
Yeah.
I've seen joints with like the 2 boulders in the back, and I'm like, bro, you
Two
walk
Boulders.
Nah, it'd be
Like,
crazy.
come
They
on,
be
dog.
they be 120 pounds and they be.
I'm
Bro,
saying,
I
bro,
told you, I
like,
seen it was pushing V, not P. It was V. It was straight V's out there. Like,
Alright.
I was like, yo, somebody got to do something about this.
Yeah, I definitely think if people want to reach their actual body goals, they might need to go to people who are actually experts in the field and like actually like know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See changes over
I've been going to the gym for going on like 4 years now consistently, and I just started seeing real progress in the last like 2 years.
Yeah,
So
that's
it takes a
it.
long time for you to hit that consistency.
Yeah.
For you to even like get to that point where you know what you're doing in the gym every single day, and you're not having no wasted movement. And now you can because for me when the gym that I go to, you can walk in there and tell like who's been going to the gym a long time and like who's just starting out. And like the people, don't get me wrong, it's not bad for you to just be starting out because at a point I was just starting out.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
you can definitely tell when someone doesn't really like know a whole lot of what they're doing. And when you see that, sometimes I'm just like I'll try to pump up their head. Like if I'm right next to you and you like hitting like a 145, 155 squat, I'm like, yeah, you really doing this. I'll look at you, I'll really like clap for you. Cause I'm trying to be that person that's like up there that's trying to help out the next person get to where I'm at.
That's
Honestly.
real. That's real.
But back to like the topic of work-life balance. But I do think the gym is a great path towards work-life balance because it teaches you discipline.
Yeah.
And I feel like with we're all working like 9 to 5s, 9 to some things, 8 to some things, whatever you're working. You're usually busy during the day. Like when you get out of work, you're thinking, all right, what am I about to do now? Like,
Yeah.
okay, if you got the gym, then you're gonna go to the gym. After the gym, like you're like, okay, I gotta make these last few hours last because like the next day I gotta go back to work. But I feel like that's like it's like a damaging mindset, low key, because it's like you feel like you got no time left in your day because you feel like right after work you gotta do something to make your life feel like worth it.
That's why also I feel like if you have like a plan of like or routine, as he said, you can have like certain parts of the routine where like we just had a small technical error, but we back now.
Yeah, okay.
Lock
My
back
fault,
in.
my fault. I forgot because
Ready to pick up again.
It's all good.
But I mean, yeah, like I feel like work-life balance is hard as shit. Like here I am, you know, fresh out of college, I had like no responsibilities, and then a few months later, I jump into a job, 9 to 5. You know, outside of 9 to 5, I got family responsibilities. I got like gym responsibilities. I gotta figure out a way to eat. You know, your mom's not making you food no more, or at least I don't think she is, unless you know you guys are lucky.
Why you look at me? I live here.
I still be starving.
If anything, I make my mom food now.
I still
I'm
be
saying,
starving.
like, and it's just like you feel like there's all these like things just piling up. So it's like, fellas, what you guys think? Like, what's the best way to like approach this?
What, like the negatives? Well, I will say like,
What's your biggest negative?
bro,
Like-
adjusting to that 8-hour shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because like, if you working for,
What's so bad about it?
bro, it's just 8 hours. Like,
Nah,
But that's how long
first-
school was. That's how long the day of school
but it's
was.
different, you know what I mean? You go through different classes. Like, work, you're in the same spot for like 8 hours.
But you're doing different shit
Yeah,
sometimes.
it is crazy. Committing.
Sometimes.
You do gotta commit 8 hours to
Yeah.
one thing every single day.
Every
I
day.
feel- for me, it's crazy because that's not my issue. My issue is like the fact that after work I don't have time for stuff.
Yeah.
But like during work, it's like that whole I work 10-hour days, so it's like maybe that's like why it doesn't hurt too much. But it's just like that 10 hours I'm like involved, so I feel like it goes by faster because it's like I'm actually like using my brain more than I might want to. So it's like I kind of like am doing stuff the whole time.
I think
It depends on what job you work though, because
Yeah.
like you got to think about people that are like in retail dealing with like dickheads all day for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
I see how that would get annoying. Because like imagine you do that like 3 days a week and you tired and it's like, damn, I still got 2 whole more days of this, bro.
No, it'd be feeling like that. I'd be waiting till the weekend. I think everyone is like that.
You
Yeah.
just gotta find something to beat the matrix for real.
Exactly.
Like it's okay to have a routine, but like you have to do certain tweaks in your week that make the routine like slightly different,
Yeah.
but consistent overall. Because otherwise, you're just gonna feel like you're going through
Like switch it up.
motions.
I have a bi-weekly routine, so I think that helps.
That
me.
makes sense because then you're not doing the same thing every
Every
week.
week.
'Cause then
Exactly.
you start to feel like you just a bot.
No, I'm glad you said it though, because something I was thinking, which is like it was always kind of my thing when I thought about this, and it's like I think there's a big difference between having a schedule and having a routine. I think when
Yeah.
people have a schedule, they don't like the fact that it feels like they're falling into doing the same thing every day because that's their
Yeah.
schedule. But with a routine, it's more so like, and you kind of said something about it earlier, Ben, like having windows of time where you know what you're willing to do during that time period. So after you get off work, you know this next window you want to commit that to the gym. After that, you could do whatever brings you happiness, brings you peace, brings you whatever you're looking for. But you know you have a window for that, rather than like you're definitely going to do this. You're definitely going to go to work for 8 hours, and you're definitely going to go do this next. Having a routine like just allows you to like have structure in kind of your everyday, and that's how you kind of better prepare that balance because you can figure out what time you have available and how you want to apply it.
That is very true because a schedule, it definitely makes you feel like you're boxed in
Yup.
to
Like a
doing this
robot.
certain thing every single day at this exact same time. But with a routine, it's more so like you're in something, but at a point, it's not like required for you to do this. Like
Yeah.
with a schedule, it seems like it's required for you to do.
Exactly.
Like I'm required to go to the gym at 5:30 every single day,
Yeah.
and if I don't, it seems like I'm cheating myself. But with a routine,
I'm behind.
yeah,
That's it.
exactly. But with a routine, it's more so like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. If I don't, it's not gonna hurt me, but that just gives me an extra like hour and a half of free time. But like, I'm gonna go to the gym anyway because it's a part of my how I live at the moment.
Exactly.
I think that they're useful because there's a lot of variability in between them. So
Yeah.
like you can have like subroutines and super routines. Like I would say like a super routine is like, you know, you go to work 5 days a week. Maybe during them 5 days you go to the gym or do whatever after work, and then on the weekends you have free time. And that's just like an overarching routine over your week. But a
Yeah.
subroutine would be like, okay, from this point and this point to the day I'm working, and then afterwards I'm going to take a nap or whatever, and then afterwards I'm gonna have like the gym, and then inside the gym you have a routine for the gym, so you can have routines inside of routines that like kind of give you structure within said routine that you were doing.
Yeah.
So and you can change it up so it doesn't feel like a schedule where it's like, oh, I'm on the schedule for work today, so I'm just working for whatever. It's nondescript.
Exactly.
It gives you, you can tweak little things and make some changes and just make your life a little bit more manageable. And I feel like you're less tired that way because it's like you have little stuff to look forward to, and I feel like if you have little things to look forward to, it makes your days go by faster and easier.
I feel like my bad.
Nah, go ahead. You good?
I was gonna say it is the little things. The little things definitely. I feel like when you have little things to look forward to every day, it makes every day a little bit easier. I feel like as you get older, you start to appreciate little things more. I feel, at least for me, like me when I know I can look forward to like maybe like that like 1 hour before bed where I can like read a book or something. I'm like, dang, I can't wait to get home so I can like just chill, read for a little bit, and then like after that like go to sleep and then like be a little bit more refreshed the next day to like tackle whatever I got to tackle. So
it does help you out also when you at work. That it kind of eases your stress. That like, okay, in any field, it don't even matter. You could be dealing with people, you could be not dealing with people, you could be in a team, or you could be working at home. It don't really matter. If you have like those couple things that you can do at the end of the day that you know this is gonna happen at the end of this day, it kind of eases the stress of the day, honestly, and it kind of makes you, keeps you upbeat and makes you excited for the rest of the day. They're like, oh, as soon as I'm done with work, I could go to this concert. As soon as I'm done with work, I can go work out. As soon as I'm done with work, I can go hiking. Like it's just anything.
Let's talk about, I guess, like the positives of work-life balance. Like what are some things that you guys do for your balance? Like bring you happiness, outside of work.
I'd say like seeing people like this, like I think we all went to work or like did some sort of work today, and then we agreed that we're gonna meet up and do something like fun and productive that we all enjoy today. So just having like I guess that goes into like having something that you enjoy, whether it be the gym or something like that. But I think something that like brings you happiness. But I think it's also important to have a post-work activity that builds discipline. It doesn't have to be the gym. But something that you do that benefits you in your mind positively, because like as an adult, I feel like as a kid you can get away with like not being that disciplined. Like even in college or whatever, you don't need that much discipline. The more you have, the more it helps. But like as an adult, you're not required to do anything. Like I could quit my job.
There's no rules.
Like I could do this and that because I have free will. But then like as a repercussion, I'll probably be homeless. I'll be hungry. Like all this stuff. So building in that sense of discipline for yourself, it makes you feel more accomplished as a human being, and then it also makes your life a little bit easier because you don't have to like constantly worry about what other shoe is gonna drop in like I don't know the next day or something like I didn't do this, and it's like I didn't care. So it helps. I don't know. It helps you stay consistent in a happy and healthy lifestyle if you have that discipline instilled in yourself.
I think where our generation goes wrong a lot, there's like a lot of like information out there, like there's a lot going on out there, and I feel like people get like sort of like absorbed and like trying to like do everything and trying to like I guess like sort of just get caught up in the hype of everything. Just to summarize, man, I feel like people go out a little too much. That's my personal opinion. I feel like we have long work weeks, so like once the weekend comes, we're all like, oh, gotta maximize it. So like the best thing to do is to go out, I guess. But it's like, think about it, like what else do you like to do? Like do you spend time like learning yourself? Do you spend time like reflecting? Do you spend time, I don't know, I don't want to sound like an old ass uncle like some people like to say, but
nah, because honestly you could, it is good to see the people you care about, like your friends,
like,
but at a time you could see there are certain settings where you don't have to be outside to see them, like you guys could plan a type of activity you guys can all do together.
Yeah, if you're like a social person, I know like you can be around people, but that doesn't mean you have to like I guess be in a setting where it's like the only thing to do is to like I guess be exposed to everyone, like overexposure and all that type of stuff. So just going forward, try to be mindful, try to like find different hobbies, like really think about it. Like there's so much out there to do, especially this day and age. Don't just like get trapped in the box of like you gotta be like everybody else. That's all I gotta say on that.
I feel like that's easier said than done though, because we live in like an age of overexposure.
Well, I
where
mean,
it's like TikToks and whatnot,
stimulation.
so it's like it's easy to get like caught up in you chilling in the crib. You might be like,
But
reading
that's
a
what
book
we're here
or
for,
something.
man. That's
And
what
I
we're
also
here for.
think-
That's true, but you just have to acknowledge those external factors that may
Exactly.
influence
Man,
people
y'all gotta
that,
tighten up. That's all I gotta say.
I also think
That's
like
like-
drinking culture definitely like plays a huge part. Like people,
Yeah.
every single time people go out, you have to get a drink, or it's like your night's gonna end up being like not as fun as it could have been.
Yeah,
Bro, when them
hookup
drink
culture
prices
too.
be crazy, bro.
Real crazy.
Yeah, DC, you will pay for your crimes.
Yo, DC is a whole nother. We can talk about DC another time. That's a whole nother
that's a
topic.
massive-
We could dive into
But-
DC crazy.
But nah, all that culture shit that people be doing, yeah, like hookup culture, drinking culture, all that shit. That should be poisoning our minds. I'm gonna keep it at that.
We're just
But all right, man. Let's wrap up with like a little round table, something light, something fun. So
all right.
I just want to go around. We're gonna ask everyone what's their top. Let's say top 3 favorite albums so far this year. It has to be this year, starting January. No
Okay.
December. None of that.
You talk about us. We,
Yeah, you be the main one.
you the main one.
Hey, I got my list, bro. I got my list. Don't worry about me.
A couple months ago, you said two of your favorite albums were in 2022.
Exactly. Exactly. So-
Hey, I mean, shit, man. Sometimes,
Yeah, I got 2, but
And
I don't know
order,
what the
right?
last one.
No,
specific
there's
It's
no
no-
order. It's not. It's like a top 3 ranking, but it's not like 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we don't gotta.
You can if you want, but all right, you want to start off?
Yeah, I think
start
we
us off,
start
Bondi?
off.
Talk to me, man.
Bruh,
I wanna hear this.
Number 1, y'all know I gotta go with Lovesick. That
Lovesick.
album
By who?
is Crazy. Come on, by who?
I'm just
The
saying,
Dawn.
like, tell the people.
The Dawn.
Does everyone know?
You
That
should
down.
know. Number 2, I'm gonna go with A Gift and a Curse because that man was 16. He went 16 for 16
Yeah.
in my opinion.
16 for
Yeah.
16 is crazy.
Is it? Did you listen
It's
to
a
the album?
smooth,
I did.
consistent.
He went 15 for 15.
Is it 15?
It's 15.
15.
15 songs.
15.
Yeah.
All right, let me go. Shit.
Talk to me, said.
know
Talk
I got lower this list to 3. Oh shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
We talk.
I gotta say, definitely I gotta put a Gift and a Curse on there just because I feel like he came back with like.
For yourself.
First off, don't do that. I feel like
Nice.
it came at the right time. Like, it's important when you drop an album as like a statement. I feel like he made a statement,
Yeah.
and you gotta respect it
Yeah, we
because
needed
it's
that
like they were talking crazy on his name, bro. Not only did he come back with great music, he had a whole body transformation. I don't know if you guys saw, but he said in jail he was having sex to do this shit.
He didn't say in jail. He just said.
He said
have a good
the sex
lifestyle,
life,
you
the
need
sex
to
life
have-
had to change.
But
I
he
agree
said
with that.
that's
Don't know
what
how
made
I
the
feel
change.
about it, but, like-
And when did the change happen? When he was in jail.
I mean, that's when a lot of it happened, but like we didn't see. He was ghost for a couple months post jail, bro. He might.
Man, you really dick riding, bro. You knew what he was doing.
I can't just observe.
He said, "You
I'm
know what he
just
was
saying.
doing."
Nah, Vonnie said he was personally there.
I was there. I was watching every
I was
move.
at a couple gunner parties, bro.
A couple what? Another one. People might not really know it, but Sad Romance Deluxe by CK. Trust. Give it 1 listen. Give it 2
Nah,
listens. maybe.
he's real for that. He's real
Sad
for that.
Romance Deluxe, man.
He's real for that.
Beautiful stuff right there. Beautiful stuff. And last, all right, right now I'm leaning towards the Pink Tape. I'm leaning towards that. Just
I can
because
respect it. I can respect it.
It was a great album. As much as people hate on the album, it was a great
it
album.
was great. Dang. I'm trying to that. I left probably somebody out, but hey, that's my list for now. Go
It'd
ahead,
be like
Ice.
that. It'd be like that. This is easy for me, but it's tough because I've had an interesting year when it came to music. So I gotta start off, and I already gave him a shout out, but I gotta start off with my boy Boo. Let's start here to start the year off.
Iconic.
That man.
Iconic.
I was waiting on it for months. I needed it.
What do you mean by that?
I gotta go with Love Sick by Don. Cause I listened
knows
to
all.
it a crazy amount. I wasn't even about to list that first, but the amount of times I played that album, like
That's number 1 on my playlist.
it
Number
it
one.
has to be recognized.
Like
'cause
out and out
it's,
number 1.
it's up there. It's up there. My final, but I'm gonna be different. I gotta give also an honorable mention, but my final is gotta be Utopia. Utopia was smooth. Like it was a great listen. I felt like it was very Travis. Like it's different. It can't really be replicated. Like
I
there's only
respect-
one person that can make an album like
I
that.
respect his artistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So my first one, I gotta shout out the best album of the year.
Okay.
6 Lack, aka Black,
Yo.
put out the best album I've heard this year. Since I Have a Lover, best album this year.
Ben be trained at Decatur.
The six.
You be trained at Decatur.
Decatur, Taste of Feeling, Talk, all that. Every
Talk is
single
cool.
song.
I fuck with Talk.
Go crazy. My second one, I gotta shout out my guy Don. put out phenomenal album.
Yeah.
I think my third album,
You peep it.
I don't know.
it.
I'm kind of torn between three.
Give us some.
All right, so number 3, I think it's the one I just put in my top 3. I gotta go, just like he said, I gotta go Young Blue, Love Scars.
Yes, sir.
Top 3 album this year, in my opinion.
Shit's beautiful.
I can listen
bro.
to that any time of the day, put me in a good mood.
I got honorable mention, but y'all are not, I feel like y'all are not gonna fuck with it, bro.
Who is it?
It's Austin by Post Malone. I feel you. No, I feel you. Some people don't fuck with it, but that shit, I'm telling you, that shit is fire.
Anyway,
Antics.
hey man, let's end it here, bro. Let's end it here. More of the story, message of the day, man. Find real hobbies.
Maybe it's nice to just sit down, maybe like light a candle, chill. You could
Light
even
a
listen
candle.
to,
Relax, vibe out.
You could,
Like,
Fact.
take a little break, listen
Take
to
a smell.
the OG EP by Bolo OG, out now on all platforms.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Okay, it's quality music.
It's good music. I like it for sure.
Enjoy your own company, bro. You don't need to pay $40 for 2 drinks downtown. It's
Yeah.
okay to sit inside sometimes.
It doesn't make you any more of a
Exactly.
man. It doesn't make your life any more exciting. I promise we don't care. And on that note,
Nah, some people care.
some people, I guess. But those are the wrong people to be around
Right?
anyway.
The wrong people don't care.
Let's end on that. Peace.